going to see another break from Regli, who is trailing the match by 3 games to 11. Der Spielstand zurzeit ist 11:3. Der Spielstand zurzeit ist 11:3 für Dimitri Jungo. Game number 14 just went to Ronald. He's breaking. And it sure looks as if the break spot that Dimitri is using. He's placing the cue ball slightly closer to the middle of the table, meaning closer to the second diamond. It's right there, so the break from slightly farther out, which was like half a diamond off the head spot there, kind of position players like Shane Van Boning, Alex Pegler, and so forth. They tend to break from roughly the second diamond, well, no, half a diamond off diamond. You have to, try what's best for you. But of course, on this table, it looks as if the break figures are clearly in favor of Dimitri right now. Just underhit the 3 ball slightly, which is going to make it a little more difficult now. Of course, making the 4 ball is no problem, but we'll probably end up short on the 5, and we'll have to go 2 rails out of the corner if he does that. Unless he hits it hard and goes above the 5, which is a perfect solution. Straight on the 6 ball. Again under his ball, which was likely. He looks a little disturbed by it. I mean, he's cueing very well, knocking the balls in, looks loose. But he's been underdrawing balls like 4 or 5 times now. I know what that can do to a player. So gets semi-straight in on the 8 ball, which I don't think is a problem. He might draw back and play the 9 ball into the middle pocket, or go forward if he's got enough angle. Of course, if you shoot as straight as Dimitri does, then nothing ever looks like a problem. For the first time in this match, we saw something that is happening very rarely. The magic rack actually moved the 10 ball ever so slightly, because Dimitri shot the 9 ball out of that plastic fabric. And that's one of the things that can happen. It's like one of the very few negative aspects of the magic. All right. There wasn't any space to take it off. The balls were, one of the balls was on the fabric. So. But no problem for Dimitri, who wins game number 15 and is now leading the match by a score of 12 games to 3. Now watch. As you'll see, Dimitri is putting the cue ball closer to the center of the head string there. And, oops, that break actually didn't go the way he wanted at all. Neither of the second row balls went into the middle pocket, but instead there was a little kiss of the 8 and 4 ball, and the 4 ball went into the corner up where the 8 is. And the good part is that the 1 ball is where it usually is, and he's got perfect position on it. Now, if there's any problem at all in the layout here, is he needs to get from the 5 to the 6 perfectly, so he can get to the 7 ball. It's not like a major problem at all, but it still needs to be, you know, done the proper way. Cannot be short on 5 if he wants to shoot in the middle pocket. Or he might like to go straight back and shoot the 5 into the corner, the way he was looking. And gets actually straight and on the wrong side of the 5 lit off. He may now be forced to draw into the 6. Actually, no. He's playing the 5 ball into the middle pocket, and it's not going to mess with the 6 at all. Much better choice. The only problem here is to get perfect length, which he did. Does not want to be straight on. Well, that's a little straight, but again, it should be just enough angle to be able to punch the cue ball out a little, unless he follows the 2 rails, which he does. Like I alluded to earlier, he's really in stroke right now, so he does what he should do, which is to shoot what he feels like going to work, and it's going to work for him. And game number 16 goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is now leading the match by a score of 13 to 3. You can see the nice billiardstream.com shirt that Ronald is wearing. And for once a slightly unlucky break here because he did everything actually the way he usually does it, and the 6 ball just got in the way there. So he may now be forced to play either a safety, which looks quite difficult to me, although I can definitely see one possibility. He could glance over the 1 ball and go towards the 5-7 if they want to do that. He elects to push out. Kick shot, I believe. Kick the one exactly the same way he kicked, I believe, the 7 ball a couple of times earlier. I'm not trying to make it, of course. Oh, he could see enough of the ball to play safe. Ever so slightly lucky running into that cluster there, but of course chances are that if you do run into that cluster that you will end up hooking your opponent, so I wouldn't necessarily call that luck. And Dimitri calls the 1 ball to the corner pocket. And makes a good hit. Leaves a makeable shot. Ronald just did something here that I like a lot. Instead of slow rolling the 1 ball, he made absolutely sure that he would not roll off, and instead hit the 1 ball with speed. And then got out to the corner there, absolutely fresh. It's never easy if you have to sit on a chair for so long. Come back to the table. Ever so slightly misses that time, but they went in. Really hitting these balls with, you know, his usual rare mixture of confidence and feel. So I hope we're going to see a comeback, not because of Dimitri just played an absolutely perfect draw shot on the 9 ball there, and is taking